Good evening, everybody. For my STEMonsters Genius Eye project, I chose the topic wormholes. Okay, so you see a window to a faraway place, and it doesn't look like a typical black hole. Once crossed, the other side comes fully into view. All right. So are wormholes real, or are they just magic disguised as physics and math? If they are real, how do they work, and where can we find them? Okay. So for most of human history, we thought space was simple, a big flat stage where events of the universe unfold. If you take away like the planets and stars, there's still something left. And we call this stage as space. It exists forever and it's unchanging. Einstein, however, changed it with his theory of relativity. It says that space and time make up that stage that we call as space. Now, the things on the stage can affect the stage itself, stretching it and warping it. If the old stage was like unmoving hardwood, Einstein's stage is more like a sponge or a waterbed. And this kind of elastic space can be bent and maybe even torn and patched together, which is the basic principle of wormholes and theoretically makes it possible. So our universe is like a big flat sheet bent in just the right way. Wormholes can connect two very distant spots with a short bridge that you could cross almost at the speed of light. So where can we find a wormhole? Presently, only on paper. General relativity says that they might be possible, but that doesn't mean they have to exist. So general relativity is a mathematical theory. It's a set of equations that have many possible answers, but not all maths describe reality. So, how did the term wormhole get into use? Okay, so the term wormhole was derived from the idea that a worm could burrow through an apple and come out through the other end, creating a tunnel between two separate points, providing a simple analogy for the concept. So the concept of wormholes was first introduced in 1916 by physicist Ludwig Flamm and then later popularized by Albert Einstein and Nathan Rosen. And this led to like a great interest for understanding what wormholes were. Okay. Then after that, debate about their existence. So many people in the scientific community work day and night trying to prove that yes, they exist. Some of the proofs that they say they have, or proofs that they can use, include like mathematical models. For example, our theory of relativity. So equations of general relativity support the existence of wormholes. Then we have gravitational lensing, which are nothing but like observations of light bending by massive objects, which suggests the presence of wormholes. Then we have quantum mechanics, which are nothing but subatomic particle behavior, which suggests the potential of microscopic wormholes. But there are also people who believe that no, they do not exist. So, to conclude, even opening a single wormhole kind of breaks the universe in fundamental ways, potentially creating time travel paradox. For example, you might have heard the grandfather paradox, where you go back in time, you kill the grandfather, which means that none of the entire lineage of family won't be there. So, this also causes the structure of the universe to be violated. So, many of the scientists think that this will not even be possible to make or possible to be there possible, okay, but it's impossible for them to exist at all. So for now we only know that wormholes exist in our hearts and on paper in the form of equations. Thank you.